New Lattafa alert. Well, I mean, new to me. And if you see a little redness under my nose, I haven't been partying with, you know, Hollywood rock stars. I have a little bit of a cold and, you know, rough tissues. You believe me, right?
Trust me.
So I got 2 new Lattafa fragrances that we're gonna be unboxing on camera and getting the first impressions of. The first one is, Maleky. Lattafa's Maleky. I think this is part of the Hayaati lineup. And then we have Jasoor, which actually has like English verbiage all over it. Bold, bravery, strength, destiny. Sounds like Jeremy fragrance quotes. No, I wasn't partying with Jeremy. Stop, you inappropriate people. Power! So apparently these are interpretations of designer fragrances, one that I have in the stash and one that I do not. But let's see if they're worth the price, because these are copped off of the Amazizis for the low. Let's roll my music so we can check out these 2 Lattafa fragrances and see if we find another budget gem. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝐷𝐸 to the B to the A. Let's jump right into these fragrances. Let's jump into the fragrance that I do have the original, or what they're claiming this is inspired by, and it's the Hayaati Maleky. I gotta read it like a 5th grader, bro. That's the type of education that I have. But look at the new knife. Oh my God, case, American made, gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. All right, just do that, make my life easier. So let's go ahead and unbox this puppy. I took the cellophane off. Here's what the presentation looks like. Let's unbox it. Do not fall on my table. And here is what the bottle looks like. Clean, nice, nothing too extravagant, but fairly decent looking. Let's pull up some notes. All right, so the notes of Maleky are as follows. At the top, we got nutmeg, pink pepper, bergamot, and ginger, followed by woody notes, cedar, labdanum, and incense. And at the base, musk, ambergris, and amber. So allegedly, this is in the same space as these PR Phantoms. I have no idea. I think these joints are great designer fragrances, although the presentations are cheapy and kind of juvenile. I don't think it takes away from the scent being like a really nice scent. But let's see if this is either of these for a fraction of the cost. All right, let's get the appropriate test strip, and here we go. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Super fun, very playful. I get a crisp green apple coming off the top of this fragrance. Woody green apple, beautiful fresh body wash sensation, soapy. There's another fruity essence next to that green apple, almost pear-like. I don't know if I would categorize the green ginger in here, as I'm not getting a ton of spice off the test strip, but let's do a side-by-side comparison. All right, let's try out the OG Phantom. Let me let that dry down for a second. All right. Lattafa. The original Phantom. The original Phantom is coming off very vague on the test strip. Wow, very soft. Interesting. I don't know why, that's coming off really weak. I'm gonna have to go on skin. All right, let me do a quick skin one. Right here, we got the bracelet hand with the original, and we got the watch hand with the Lattafa. All right, original. Okay, Lattafa. They both seem to be a little bit weak off the skin right now, which is not common. Do I got COVID?
Coronavirus!
The Lattafa's starting to brighten up. And the Paco as well. Wow, that's a weird... It's gotta be my nose. It's like doing this. It's unraveling in this kind of sensation according to my brain. Unless shit is not firing correctly and I could be having a stroke right on camera. We don't know. But if I do, make sure to give this video like 10,000 likes. All right, let's go back to Lattafa. Okay, almost smells tea-like off the skin. Tea, amber, green apple. All right, original. In the bubble, but I wouldn't call it a 1-to-1 personally. Maybe this one? All right, let's go with Phantom Parfum. No. No, closer to the original, but I wanna say maybe, it's getting a little closer actually. On the openings, they're not super close. I'm gonna leave it around that 68 to 72% as far as the closeness is concerned. I'm actually getting a little bit more performance out of the Lattafa one, which is very surprising because I didn't find this to be like super weak, but on the skin somehow, even though it's just one spray, seems to be a little bit kind of lackluster as opposed to this one. Still holding up fairly fucking well, and this was like, what, 30 bucks? Not even, this shit was $21.99 on Amazon. Easy, no brainer, versatile, green apple, woody, clean, handsome, cheap as shit. shit, and it's performing a little bit better than what it's supposed to be inspired by, but I would call this more of maybe it's a hybrid of something else. There's gotta be another essence in there. This is allegedly what it's supposed to be like, but nah, it has a little bit of something extra, and whatever something extra is in here is doing a little better than this one on my skin right now with those minimal sprays. And for $21, like, yeah, next one. All right, let's jump into the Jasoor one. All right, let's open this puppy up. Oh, a box within a box.
What's in the box?
All right, some verbiage and shit. It's like motivational speeches here. Jasoor. It makes it look like a big ass bottle, but how many mLs are in this piece? It's like a 50 or a 6, oh no. Is it all the way up there? Ah, no, it is. I know. It's a very unusual presentation, huh? I don't know, it feels very retro. Feels like it belonged in the early 90s kind of look. Now this is apparently a clone of Valentino Uomo Coral Fantasy. I have smelled Coral Fantasy. I can't say that I remember what Coral Fantasy smells like, to be honest with you. I don't own that. I'm a big fan of the Valentino Uomo lineup, as most of y'all know, especially the Born in Roma lineup. But let's jump on to some notes before we get to sniffing. Just had a sneeze attack, Jesus. Any bats in the cave? All right, let's get into the notes. All right, so the notes on top, cardamom, apple, and bergamot, followed by lavender, tobacco, and geranium. Then at the base, we got tonka, leather, patchouli, and vetiver. Sounds pretty fantastic. I mean, nothing there sounds bad on it, so let's get the right what the hell is that? Am I seeing shit? I'm definitely seeing shit.
He high, man. He's hallucinating, smoking that shit.
I'm hallucinating, it is what it is. So let's see if we're gonna clone it or own it. And this joint was $24.99. Delicious. Nice, soft, not crazy tobacco essence. Actually more of a Swedish leather kind of essence I'm getting off this fragrance. The sweetness that I'm experiencing in this one, I wouldn't pinpoint it as apple, but it's so pleasant. Very soft kiss, almost candied-like. Like a red, not cherry, maybe strawberry candy. Like a light, almost like subdued strawberry candy. Yes, subdued strawberry candy, a mild suede energy, mild citrus dryness, super wearable, very pleasant, clean smelling, ultra versatile. I don't know how the performance is, but let's go a quick little spray action on skin. Let me give it a couple of seconds to dry down before I choke, and let's see what type of energy it's doing off of my pores.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, it's been a couple seconds. Let this puppy dry down a little bit, and let's see what's up with Jasoor, aka Coral Fantasy, on skin for $24.99 does. Fantastic. Deliciously uncomplicated. For $24, I'm not even batting an eye, and I'm 100% judging these fragrances with price point in mind. Absolutely. I do that a lot, especially with the cheapies. Like, you gotta give props where props are due. If you're able to establish this kind of scent profile and really satisfy the urges of the people who like to smell good on a budget, you get props, my guy. I started from absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I still think about the people who are in that space or just simply don't find it logical to spend the exorbitant amount of money that we do on perfumery. I completely understand. I cater to all demographics, but I know where the fuck I came from, and the clone action is just, man, listen, for $25, make it make sense. It's just delicious. Sweet, also got unisex energy. Again, strawberry candy, a little bit of a suede action, a little bit of a woody tone. You got cleanliness in this fragrance. There's a little bit of a sharp perfumer's alcohol. It's hitting me in the back of the throat, but it is what it is. Is it complex and revolutionary? Oh my God, this is groundbreaking. No, $24. Now, does it smell like a $24 fragrance? No, I priced this shit higher. I priced it $60 and still think that's a fucking deal. But I can't tell you if it's one-to-one with Coral Fantasy. That I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, yo, it's fucking identical. I don't have it. I don't know. It's been a long time. I haven't smelled it. I can tell you it smells good as shit. I'm not mad at either of these joints. 21 bucks, 25 bucks. This one had better performance than what it's alleging it's supposed to be side by side with, which, yeah, I'm still on that 68 to 72 percentile, maybe 75. But like most clones, it's just same notes, all just mishmash together. 21 versus what, 80, 90 bucks? And the Coral Fantasy is what, another buck? Bro, solid. Super solid. Well done. More Lattafa shit coming soon. I love y'all, mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all stitches next time. Let me know what your favorite Lattafa is in the comments below. Like recent discoveries or something that you haven't seen on the channel, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll see y'all stitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
Ay, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.